Hi there! Today we are going to make a review of the most unique and interesting gemstones of the week. Number 1. The star sapphire from Canterbury, Thailand. This is the region where they used to mine black sapphires mostly, and maybe just once a year or so they happened to encounter a blue one. And this is exactly the case. The last time I saw something like that a year and a half ago or so. Maybe even 2 actually, that's hard to say now. So anyway, the gemstone is interesting not only because it's rare. Look at this beautiful pattern. The growth lines are magnificent. So right now we have only one stone like that. You still can order similar, but as I told before, you shall be prepared to wait for a year or so. Because there are no blue star sapphires left at the factory near mining, so I have to buy it from locals who still have any of those. This exact sapphire has 6 ray star. Sometimes it may look like there are more than 6, but it's only on the video. With your eyes, you'll see only 6 rays. Number 2. This star sapphire is also from Canterbury, Thailand. It is a classic black color sapphire, but first of all, it has 12 rays, which is crazy. They say that Solomon the king used to have a ring with 12 rays sapphire. In Thailand, but not only actually, people also believe that 12 rays sapphire can bring money, success, fame, and so on. I'm not sure if I want to believe that. As for me, the most important is that they're beautiful and unique. Moreover, this exact gemstone has abnormal growth lines. Seems like it used to be 2 crystals which became one. Definitely eye-catching thing, believe me. It has been with me for 2 weeks and I can't take my eyes off it. Number 3. I usually start with my most beloved gemstones, which are black ones. And here we've got black diamonds. They started growing in popularity and price about 12 years ago. We have done the calculation recently and it appeared that the price rocketed over the last 7 years. I can tell 300 or 350% of growth is not a joke. They are mined in South Africa and it is not a problem to find a black diamond. The problem is to find a big one and a clean one, because mostly they come to be with very tiny crackheads or scratches or not pretty inclusions. The tiny white thing which you can spot on the video are not inclusions though, just someone didn't get rid of those particles properly. Still, there will be some marks and it's not possible to get a black diamond absolutely free of any inclusions. But they will be almost invisible in this case. Now you can see the video with stones labeled with numbers. If any of those speaks with you, you can pause the video and look up the description with weights and prices beneath the video. Some of them most probably would be sold out by the time, but I can find a similar one for you. To pick those 7 pieces, we had to go through several hundreds of black diamonds, but that's okay, that's still easier than finding a star sapphire. Number 4. The moonstone. As I was telling in a video about moonstones, many people think that a moonstone costs nothing, that you can buy it for $20 and forget about it in a week. I had a chance though in my life to see a $40,000 worth moonstone and heard that some of them might be even 70,000. Has never got a chance to hold something like that in my hands yet, but anyway, here we've got also very decent quality. And as we got access to moonstone mining in Madagascar and Sri Lanka, now we are enjoying really wide range of moonstones. Rainbow colors, pale, style, pale, bluish, whatever actually. So what you see right now is just an example. You can send me the request for kind of similar one, let's say drop shape, and I will get it for you. The next is just the remains of the previous luxury. This is Polychrome sapphire from Madagascar, and about a couple of years ago we used to have the same color but 3 times bigger, let's say. Now the mining is stopped, so there are no more new gemstones like that are coming, and therefore we are expecting the rise in prices. It is really difficult to look for the new one of this style and color, but still not impossible. Number 6. This is a colorless or white sapphire. It happens when the sapphire doesn't contain any metals. It is not a rare thing to happen, and I won't have problems with finding a similar one, but I like its purity. I made one ring for myself with a moonstone for the same reason actually. There is something honorable in gemstones which are not showing off, but just present their beauty in a restrained manner. And it is also a good option for those who want to have something what looks like a huge diamond, but are not ready to pay a fortune for that. Or maybe ready but are uncomfortable with wearing it daily. So why not? Maybe it is not that much sparkly, but still very beautiful and shiny. Number 7. This is a rare thing. It is Polychrome spinel. Very dark with green and azure shades. More and more people are ordering that kind of spinel. However, it is becoming more and more difficult to find this style of color as well. I don't even know honestly how to name it, and whenever I get an order from any country around the world, Canada, USA, China, whatever, I always tell that this gemstone is really dark. But people say that this is why they like it. So now we have only one stone. We can try and find one if you want, but it won't be fast. Number 8. Again a sapphire, almost without any chromophores. As I mentioned above, these are the metals coating the coloring in a gemstone. There is a slight hint of peach shade here, and I like the way it is cut actually. So it would look good both in gothic or brutal style jewel or in a classic ring or necklace, I would say. And the facets are revealing a slight diffraction effect, so you can see the color sparkles here and there. Number 9. Very light and vivid tourmaline. Also polychrome actually. As you may see the different he is showing up here and there. Again, very unusual type of cut in a big size, about 12 carats I believe. So with such size it can be a transformer, ring and necklace at the same time. You can look up in Instagram how does it look. And we are proceeding with the next, which is number 10. This is crazy and very unexpected found tourmaline from Afghanistan. Magnificent combination of colors. Personally, I adore every single shade in this gemstone. The next is again the black star sapphire, which I just have to show you. It looks very unusual due to crystals merged together in the middle, but that's not all. It has another crystal inside, so you can see between cross lines there are greenish spots, and I love it. You might also spot some crackles-alike lines. These are inclusions, but you won't be able to see them with your eyes until you spend several hours trying to find them under magnifier. So one more time, these are inclusions, not crackers. We do not sell gemstones with crackles. Never, ever. The next one, for all who love orange Messiah garnets but not ready to spend really big money on them, this is orange tourmaline. Maybe not that much shiny, but still very good. Chromophores have the proper valence, so the color is vivid and clean, very decent concurrent to orange garnets. And this is the orange garnet itself. As you may have heard, it is also called Maasai garnet because they are mined in Tanzania on the land of Maasai tribes. It was actually a funny story as they have found a brand new deposit of garnet by chance. The boy went to look for a goat in savannah and saw something orange in one of the rocks, and it appeared to be a garnet. The mine in itself is located in the very heart of savannah. There were no proper road there, so you have to go by car first and then walk. And walk for a really long time. My driver Manuel nearly got heart attack the time we got there, as it was really hot weather. And we are, by the way, the first foreigners who visited that mining. You will see that video about the journey in our channel as well later. So this is an orange garnet exactly from that mining. Please pay attention that there are inclusions there. They are supposed to be. They don't devalue the stone or something, they just are, and that's okay. For Maasai orange garnet, tavorites, Paraíba tourmalines, and many other gemstones. Number 14. One more bombastic black star sapphire for Thailand. Honestly, I could be watching them all day long. I bought all these in once as soon as I got to Thailand, so now enjoying their beauty daily. Here we can see again my favorite pattern of gross lines when there are two different crystals which had become one, and at the edge there are some green inclusions which still sapphire, just another type of chromophores. And this spot is transparent without growth lines, which is pretty unusual as well. Number 15, magnificent bright scarlet garnet. Red garnets are not a rare thing, but the one which remain bright red under any light is. Because mostly red garnet turn brownish or just dark under different lights, but on this one. Plus, it is my favorite black shades. Moreover, this garnet is also very interesting to buy because it changes the color under different electrical lightning. And it's impossible to predict. It can be red to purple or violet or carrot red or whatever. This is very exciting. The next one is pretty big black diamond. I bought for myself 15 carats one, right now working on a design. It will be in a brutal Warhammer style actually, with scalps and comets. And here, most of white spots you see are just dust particles, but there are some inclusions, of course, and as I mentioned above, they must be present in any natural gemstone. The next is mind-blowing Polychrome sapphire from Madagascar. The bomb of the color, green, golden yellow, whiskey brown, it has them all. It reminds me some beautiful geckos or tropical forests. This style of color I see actually for the first time in my life, and probably the last, so if you want it, hurry up. And the next we have another beautiful moonstone. We have got some of those, as I told before, but not too many, because even though they get buckets of moonstone at the mining, just very few of them appear to be worth. The rest have got too many inclusions, and this bunch of moonstones is pretty much unique because even under incandescent light or in gloomy weather, it doesn't lose its shine. It looks more intensively bluish, but still bright and beautiful. Number 19, it is another beautiful garnet, and it's not super rare or something because the mine is rich and produce stable, nice quality on a regular base. But what is interesting here is a color. This exact type of purplish fuchsia color is mined in only one place. And when I visited Tanzania, I was lucky enough to get access to this one exact place. You probably have seen the video about that. The owner is very nice and friendly old guy. And this one is unique. No doubt the gemstone for investing, because it is famous Mahenge spinel. Moreover, it is Jedi color. What makes it even more precious? It is called so because of the bright neon color, which is very similar to the color of laser blades from Star Wars. Not every laboratory would write in a certificate that it is exactly Jedi color, just because they might not have it listed. But for example, GRS lab, they have it. The spinel is so bright that the shine doesn't fade away even under dark clouds. Moreover, the price will be doubled within the next several years, I can promise you that. Over the last 10 years, the growth was like 500%, and that is not a figure of speech. So it is very tempting lot. Number 21, this is familiar to green garnet or tsavorite. Again, very attractive investment because over the last 2 years there have been no new founds, even though people are still trying and keep digging. So we buy tsavorite from some locals who had access to the mine a long time ago and had bought lots of stones before. So there is a good chance to get this type of stone for you. But again, the more time passes, the more expensive they become. You can watch, by the way, one of the recent videos about journey to Tanzania, exactly to the tsavorite mining. I will attach the link beneath the video. And again, spinel. This one is classic Mahenge color. Only their spinel has got so neon pink color. And if you watched our previous videos, you know that this color is named after the place in Tanzania where they mine this special spinel. Again, not every certificate will put the name of Mahenge in it, but you can always check by the place of origin. Aquamarine. I noticed that the popularity of this gemstone has rocketed recently as well. Honestly, I don't know why, because in most cases natural aquamarines are pale. This one on the video is supposed to be unusually vivid. You might argue that on the internet there are hundreds and thousands of super saturated deep blue aquamarines. Unfortunately, it only means that they had been treated. Natural aquamarines will be no brighter than this one. 24. This is very pretty tourmaline. I like it for the unusual gradient of colors from yellowish white to grassy green. Very nice for a necklace, I think. And the last but not least, also not a kind of investment gemstone, but still a very beautiful one. This is nice combination of dark shades at the bottom, bright red in general, and a hint of sunny orange. Usually garnets look much darker, so bright red color lovers are welcome. So that's pretty much it for today. Take care of yourself and your beloved ones. And if any questions, you have my WhatsApp number attached beneath. I will be glad to chat. See you or hear you later.